Hello à tous, c'est Kipja, j'espère que vous allez bien, moi ça va vraiment très bien, on se retrouve aujourd'hui pour regarder tous les top 1 de la grande finale du concours Winter Royal qui a débuté de nos canapés. Effectivement, grand event qui avait lancé Epic et grand coup de chapeau à Epic de nous avoir permis de créer un event aussi intéressant que le Winter Royal. Pourquoi? C'est le seul event aujourd'hui qui a été ouvert à tout le monde à partir de ce canapé. On a pu tous y participer. On a pu tous se mesurer à tous ces grands champions de la scène française et scène reconnue sur Fortnite et d'avoir tenté une petite qualification. Et on a vu aussi surtout certains noms complètement inconnus qui ont percé. Et donc bravo à eux, bravo, bravo, bravo. Juste avant de vous laisser profiter de tous ces top 1 et de découvrir ensemble qui a remporté ce fabuleux concours de Winter Royal et la maudite somme de 75 000 $, n'oubliez surtout pas de vous abonner. Super important pour soutenir la chaîne et ça vous permet aussi, avant toute chose, d'être prévenu en direct de la sortie d'une nouvelle vidéo. Parce que comme YouTube classe les vidéos par rapport à leur taux de vue, souvent la vidéo la plus récente n'est pas la première proposée et vous n'arrivez pas à suivre. Et comme Fortnite a énormément de mises à jour, énormément de nouveautés, souvent le temps que les choses rentrent dans l'ordre, vous êtes toujours sur les anciennes vidéos et pas les nouvelles, comme les mises à jour, les nouvelles armes et autres. Donc voilà, abonnez-vous et merci d'avoir regardé pleinement cette vidéo.
Well played. 6 elims for Issa.
That is absolutely crazy. Issa securing his first victory royale with 6 eliminations. Now keep in mind, he did get 6. He was so close. And see how Issa picks up the elimination there.
Here goes Camel. He readies up that grappler right after he just misses it. He didn't realize Issa goes for the drop down play. Catches him by surprise. 75 from the hand cannon. Followed by a very healthy pump shotgun shot there. And there it is, the 1-2. 131 from the
We're going to take it to the standings and see where our players line up. So again, top 20 are who will place in the topmost portion of the money. Issa right now leading the pack with 5 points, but Camo right behind him with 3. So we'll hop on over to the second page and see who else is in contention for that top 20. So Markel versus Airwalks right now, and Dougie, new blood, looking to shoot for that top 20th spot.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the numbers being put up today, down to 20 players earning themselves a point, that's a lot better than any of the heats I think we've seen in the past. Jumped into the storm. Gebber's with the storm against the back. He can't get ticked here either.
Top 5 situation right now. Skype, Gamru, Gebber, Sokka, and Just Illegal. Just Illegal going down there.
Sokka catches him on the ground level, eats an RPG, followed up from Skype with a shotgun. That's going to take him out. Skype has pretty much the best positioning right here. Gebber's down. Falls his death. It's a 1v1.
Gamru versus Skype. Who takes it all? Take a look at the loadouts. Skype does have the 1 grappler and 1 RPG.
He's going to go for the 1 grapple shot play. Skype has so much in his pocket though as far as resources go. He can make any play that he chooses right now. Gamrul is in a bad situation right here. 1 RPG shot down. Now he has no more of that. These are his final materials right here. Gamrul's just trying to hold the high ground on what he has left. The pressure's coming in.
Look at the difference in
He's shaking.
loadout.
He's going to fall here. It takes a lot of damage.
Wait, did Skype see him?
He had to have seen that happen. Skype now turning things around. Let's see what Gamru has. He's got to land his shots. That's 84. He trades back and forth.
Oh, Sky's got to be careful if he gets ticked there by the storm.
He does have time to heal, though. This is really bad for Gamru right here. Shaping out to be a win for Skype.
There you go. Gamru is down to 18 HP, and Skype closes out the game with a 78 to the face.
Nonetheless, what a great effort from Gamru to make it to top 3, 2 games in a row.
In the finals, the European region.
And there you have it. Look, Gamru had no HP. There was no way he was going to be able to survive this. And it was actually a 79 shot from Skype, so he needed a lot more than what he had there. Prior to that, it was an 80 shot from the pump from Skype. Skype was just connecting all the way through.
Yeah, Sky was in control pretty much the entire time. The only difference was that Gamru had 15 effective bandages in his inventory. He actually had like a slight jump down. He went for it. We'll take a look at the standings. Issa still leading the pack with 7 total points. Sky right behind him with 5. Gamru in 3rd place with 4 points. Farron's in 4th with 3. And Camo in 5th with 3 points as well. Don't forget, guys, everyone that competes today will place in the money, but it is top 20 that are shooting for those higher prize pools. Right now, that's Mel side. And now Ngapo just being edged out.
Yeah, I mean, if you find yourself with like 3+ points, you kind of know you're sitting really good for that top 20 right now. And yeah, for these people now, look, we're down to 36 players that earned themselves a point as well. These guys are not far behind. Anything can happen in any one of these games. Just the right battles at the right times, the right positioning. You start to really see the action kind of start cooking. That was a lot of fast-paced craziness.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're fighting our way back down now, just a bit.
And there is a threat still looming, and that is Mitro, who is still here. He's a late-game god.
Ooh, Scram using that last-second pixel to catch that grappler play. He does have 3 shots remaining. He's going for all kinds of shots right now. He wants to hit anything that he can.
And now we're getting to the point, Monster, where the storm does not stop moving. They will continuously have to be navigating space, being aware of where the other players are.
Scram is exerting a lot of resources here, trying to keep this high ground. They're seeing that he's up in the air. He's trying to pressure his way through. He's just making these crazy clutch grapple plays here. Under pressure, still performing. Tuck's at 6 elims. He can make the big bonus.
6 left. He just needs to find 2, but that's 1 right there.
He needs these ones right here. This can definitely change everything up. He tries to make the edit down. He wants to push this player into his 1x1 to trap him. That's exactly what he does right there. Well played.
That's a first big bonus. Everything after this is big bonus, ladies and gentlemen.
Now in the top 3, Tux is in great form here. His shield is amazing. He doesn't have a lot of HP, and he's actually going to get beamed down by whoever's sitting on top of him.
They went for the grappler play, and he boxes them out with the wall.
Through the storm, Scram makes the play. Scram now sitting on big bonus. Is he going to land his shots? This player's 1 shot. He's in the storm. Doesn't. Unfortunately, Mitro wins the game.
This is what I was talking about. If you let Mitro get into top 10, he is going to take this game away from you. He does this every single time. And just like... And I mean, you know, here's the story, man, is that Mitro barely made it in. By the scheme of things, literally 1 point barely qualified. And today takes a victory royale out of the hands of everyone else.
That could have went either way right there. Both of them were pretty much 1 pump shot, sub 100 HP. Mitro working his way off the high ground. That fall damage that make him take it down. Just barely. Barely. It was so close. Gotta go for it. Here's the standings.
Issa there in the #1 spot, still maintaining after 3 games. But looming in the background is Mitro with 5 now. Tuck's in 2nd place.
We talk about what big bonus can do for you. He goes from bottom to the top. That's 7 points.
That's right, guys. Don't forget, everyone that places is already placing in the money, but it is top 20 that is placing in the upper tiers of the prizes. And right now, that is Takeoffs edging out Dealers and Motor here. But again, we still have 3 games left to go.
Yeah, you got to break at least 2 points now. The bar being raised even higher. It's only going to get more and more difficult as the games rage on.
And look at this, Boyer in 47th place. We saw an outstanding game from him yesterday. We have 3 games left for him to show up.
He will battle his way through the storm as well as he edits his way out. Motor now sitting right next to another player. It's going down here. We are in the top 10. Everyone now earning themselves a point. Sky still alive as well.
He takes down Nowhere with 3 elims on the table.
Sky picking up, I think, 2 already so far, so that's another quick one for him in a short period of time, putting him at max shield again.
Top 6. We got Chundis, Lodo, Skype, Mexi, Rascal, and Dealers. Sky's been in this position before.
Sky gets the elim right there. Doesn't matter. It's going to give him the HP that he just lost.
Did he see the mats behind him there? There's a pile of wood right there.
I'm sure he does. There it is. He knows he's got to snag that. It's not going to be much, though. He needs more than that. Dealer swapping through his loadout here. Rascal's trying to hold these guys down and out. Sky's shooting at everything that moves right now with this RPG.
It's 3 left, Monster. Sky has been here before. Could he get 2 victory royales like this?
He only has chillers, though. Is he going to swap?
Razgul's loadout is
Oh, barely misses the RPG.
the difference here, and it's not enough. Sky shuts him down. Sky 1v1 against Dealers.
Dealers coming out of nowhere from the low ground. Now it's his high ground, but Sky's going to be rewarded for his elim with some RPGs. He's going to bring this player down. He just has to hit a shot. He's doing that. He's going to be able to get it.
This player keeping up with the builds right now. Sky has about 3 builds left.
Trying to keep that RPG loaded. Dealer's trying to keep his HP high here. He doesn't have an opportunity to shield up again. Nice roof panel play there, and it was made. And it looks like Sky's gonna come out victorious with the shots being landed. Nice SMG follow-up right there.
Absolutely crazy. Sky again with a second victory out here in the finals with 6 elims.
What a beast.
Live this together.
Here you have it. So Dealers over top, popping to double minis. Sky, kind of recognizing that he's got to continue this pressure, can't let him heal for too long. And look at the red panel right there. The edit was made and just opens right up to Dealers.
Man, he just locks this down, making it look easy. And I mean, he did have the RPG, so he's ready to break through all of this if he needed to. Playing that low ground, the edit comes out. And you saw it was a massive 96 to rip through the shield immediately. So take a look at the standings and see where players are right now. Skype with that dominant performance. 2 victory rounds to his name. Leads the pack now with 10 points in that #1 spot. But Tux maintains 2nd place. Issa bumped all the way down to 3rd. And again, guys, we want to remind you, everyone here is placing in the money, but it is the upper 20 that will place higher up in those prizes right now. 20th spot is Scalar, pushing out Takeoffs, and now Ego. But I mean, it's still neck and neck.
Yeah, and just to touch back up on that top 5, those points are not easy to get.
Right.
And you can see it is going to be hard to place high so far in this this competition here. It's pretty much neck and neck between multiple players. Little point leads are not going to get you much right now. You got to get some chunky points if you really want to close this gap.
That's right. We only have 2 games left to go, so you got to think a lot of these players need to show up. As an example, there's 62 Boyer right there. And even Kinstar, we only have 2 games left.
We all know these guys can... He was so close. He's tied for the big bonus prize pool as well. One more elim would have secured that so far.
I mean, keep in mind, he did place 10, so he gets a point for that as well. Mitro goes down, was lost in the storm. Nyx did not stick the landing.
Rambo's also being shut down by Razgul. Razgul is just ending people's hopes and dreams here. Zypan now looking to scavenge anything he can get from this bottom area. Players are getting destroyed inside this these tight cone areas. Grappler gun comes out, and that's a 100 with the follow from the AR. Razgul shuts out another player. 1v1.
Zypan versus Razgul. Razgul needs 1 more elimination for that highest threshold of 3 points.
It will be worth 4 points because he's at 6. This here is a top 5 game changer. If he can land his shots and he manages to take all the shield, it's a right-hand peek. He doesn't land it, though. And now it's a fair game.
Oh, Zypan cracks back.
What the take the L overhead.
There you
GG. Each of those elims being worth 4 points a pop for both of them to break into a new threshold.
See how Zypan flips the entire situation.
Yeah, you would think right there after getting hit for all of your shield, it's over. Zypan had just enough materials to elevate himself. Razgul tried to recycle some builds. That was the mistake. And there you have it. So look at this from the opposite perspective. Zypan's, this is the view we wanted right here. The side jump. Another, that's a hard move to execute consistently in competitive.
End up tying, they're going to split the money.
And look at that.
Look, I mean, Sky maintains his lead with 10 points, but keep in mind he has not accrued any more after that last game. Tux in 9th picks himself up a few more. Issa there in 3rd, and guys, again, everyone playing already placed in the money, but it's the upper 20 that will see themselves more in that prize pool. Ghost Camo in that 20th spot, edging out Swazu and Zeke.
There. It looks like the threshold was raised to 3 points
it's
now.
Now 3.
You can't break 3. You will not be set free. You're not going to get to that plus 20 bracket that people want to make it to. And even just taking a look again, just to touch upon top 5, the running for top 5, it's a race. It's a neck and neck race. Everyone is just points, small threshold placement points really within one another to take for top 5.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, again, guys, it's not over until that final victory now screen. We've seen people in the final games of these types of tournaments just shift the standings completely, coming out with big bonuses and dropping 10 points.
Scalar had the opportunity right there. Had he just had more placement, that would have been the difference, and he would be top 5 right now.
Especially if he just chained together 1-2 more elims. That could have been a mess.
Ares catches Ono at the last second here to heal him before the Storm takes him. He's now fighting against the Storm.
We're top 10, so all these players get 1 point, and now they fight for second and third. Boyer goes down.
Players behind him. Is Farron's going to be able to win this engagement here? Nice window edit right there. He eats it. Rich TF up, goes down. Turns on him. He's landing all these shots. Voron is on fire as well. This is going to heal Voron up. Nord's now taking a player on the Storm line. Nord connects with all his shots. He loses track of the player he was once fighting, though, and Voron takes him as well.
Oh no, Monster players are making these rotations and they're not mindful. Mitro is actually up high. He's got high ground.
I knew he would land himself there, but Voron gets himself a point.
This is his game to win right now.
He's got 400 metal. No elims, though. He needs 3 to get a point off that, or just play for the Victory Royale.
If Vorwin can pick up another elimination, that'll be that 5 points threshold.
Everyone right now earns himself a point for being in top 3, securing Mitro just another step closer to top 5. So he's got to fight his way back into top 5. Oh, that's a great shot right there. The RPG's going to bring him down just a little bit. Voron gets taken out by Mitro.
1v1. Mitro has been in these types of situations before in the past. This is where he thrives best. Chondis with the grappler going up top.
Mitro versus Chundis here. It's a low ground warrior shot right there. 3 grapplers left for Chundis, and that means Mitro's got to do some heavy defense right here. He is still sitting overhead. He's got more than enough materials to take his time with his high ground and block the grappler plays.
He has all the builds in the world right now. Chundis just trying to play things slow.
He's looking for the grappler shot. He's not going to be able to make it, though. Falls down. That's a little bit of fall damage. Mitro's landing. These shots are great. It's a 51.
It's so close.
And
that's a 63 coming out from Mitro.
30 builds left. Mitro managed to secure himself a Victory Royale at the very end right there.
Again, another Victory Royale. And the thing was, man, and during these rotations, while everyone was playing low ground, Mitro does what he does, and he just took high ground, waited patiently, just beaming down shots. Has more than enough mats because no one is contesting him. He does get dropped, but he's ready to respond. This is, I mean, he's just in his element right now.
Honestly,
et oui, Skype est le grand gagnant de ce concours Winter Royale. Il remporte la maudite somme de 75 000 $. Déjà qu'il avait battu le record largement pendant les qualifications, s'imposant avec un total de score de 42 points, ce qui est vraiment énorme, tellement le niveau était compliqué. Vraiment, chapeau à lui. Bravo à Skype. Focus sur Skype qui a vraiment tout déchiré cette fois-là. J'espère que cette vidéo vous a pleinement satisfaite et vous a plu. N'oubliez pas le petit pouce, le petit commentaire et bien sûr de vous abonner, je ne le répéterai jamais assez. En attendant, je vous dis ciao et à très bientôt pour une nouvelle vidéo. Bye bye.